the end. All right, there was a spinner outline, a PDF file in the classroom page. You will need to grab that. Here's some assembly instructions, and don't worry, I will also post the assembly instructions on our classroom page, but you will need a brass brad. This is a little binder clip that you can get. If that doesn't work for you, you can maybe use some tape to tape together, but this will spin. So this is what's called story mapping, class. Story mapping is looking at the different parts of the story in a whole and putting it together in a manner to which makes logical sense. So we have 4 sections in our spinner. So we are going to have 4 sections to fill in. So go ahead and pause the video, grab your spinner unassembled. You should not have it assembled right now, and we'll fill them in together. So grab that and grab your pencil. We're going to start right here with someone wanted. We're going to talk about who is the main character and what did he want. Well, Ash is the main character, and he needs to learn about Z moves, and he also wants to capture Alola Pokemon. Now, that's my answer to this section. You are welcome to copy what I have done on the screen. That's perfectly fine. 2 thumbs up if that's what you want to do. But I do encourage you to summarize in your own words. Maybe sit with someone and say, this is what I think happened in the book, and this is why I think the character was trying to do it. And that's good. Go for it. That talking with someone else, that dialogue is an excellent way to brainstorm. So our main character is Ash, and really he wants to learn about that Z move because he finds out about that early on. But then he wants to also capture an Alola Pokemon. But there was a problem. So we're going to spin on over to this section. What was the problem? Remember, take a moment before I give you my answer and use your own words. Was the problem that he didn't know what a Z move was? Was the problem he hasn't ever captured an Alola Pokemon? Put your thoughts on that section of your spinner wheel. Here's my answer. Ash didn't know his Z move, and he wanted an Alola Pokemon for his collection. So that was really the basis of our problem. Ash didn't know what his Z move was, and he didn't know that until Tapu Koko helped him with that. And he still didn't catch that Alola Pokemon, that Rowlet, till the very, very end of the book. All right, the next part of our spinner mapping. So how did Ash try to solve those 2 problems? The problem of not having a Z move and the problem of not having an Alola Pokemon. Think for a moment, talk it out with a partner, put your ideas on that section of the spinner. You can pause the video if you need to do that so you can get your writing done independently. That's no big deal. Go ahead and pause that video and pop it back on when you're ready. All right, my answer is Ash battled Tapu Koko, but it was kind of a weird battle, right, guys? So Tapu Koko kind of tapped him where he needed to use that, and then he learned Gigabolt Havoc after that. That solved that problem pretty quickly, but Ash continued to try to catch an Alola Pokemon through the rest of the entire book. He kept trying and trying and trying. Team Rocket showed up. We had Mimikyu show up. We had a lot of distractions, and that was all the steps in the rising action. All right, go ahead and pause that video and finish up your writing. Okay, guys, the last part of this spinner mapping activity, what was the resolution to the problem? And that's the then. The resolution means a solution. Think about it. How did he solve the Tapu Koko Z move issue? And how did he solve catching his wild Pokemon from Alola? Pause the video, write your answer down, pop the video back on when you're ready to see what I had to say. Okay. This is the long one for me. It may not be long for you, but Ash battled Tapu Koko to activate his Electrium Z, telling Pikachu to use Gigavolt Havoc. If you think the same thing, you can write that down. If not, use your own words. I really encourage you to write your own summary sentence, and 1 simple sentence is enough. Finally, to solve the second, that he doesn't have an Alolan Pokemon, he captures his first Alolan Pokemon, Rowlet. Again, as you go to assemble your spinner, you are going to want to put a hole right here. You can use a hole punch, or sometimes you can use a sharp pencil or a little drilling owl, or have a parent help you with that. Make a little hole and pop that brass brad through. Now, if you printed this on colored paper, your Pokemon will be colored whatever it is. But here's your next assignment. I want you to think about coloring that ball however you want. Put some little lines on it however you want. Make it yours, make it decorated. And do post your finished spinners in the classroom. If you make a video spinning it and showing to me, excellent. I like to see your work. If not, feel free to take a video and send it. Okay, one last thing. Watch out for your final class activity to come on about Thursday of this week. And that wraps up the Pokemon School Challenge Flex Class Book Club. Keep discussing this week. Keep sending your comments as we go through the book and as you're reading it. Thank you for joining me in this Flex class, and I hope to see you again in my Outschool classroom soon.